Alright. Got everything done in record time, which is good. About 2 minutes of the intro, that's fine. This I'm gonna turn up because, it's just a very simple arcade game. Or a port of an arcade game, I'm pretty sure. This is a 1943 Kai. Now, what does Kai mean? I don't know. But, hey, it's 2-player. Cool. But, we're going in there. Option. We're on the PC engine, which is the TurboGrafx in America. Not like it matters, but credit. Alright, money, I guess. H or K mode? I don't know. Yeah, it's all fine. Player 1. And I don't have my translation service set up, so I don't know what any of this means. Unfortunately. It's kind of my fault, but whatever. This all sounds pretty good. There's a pause. Oh god, there's that. Hopefully I have infinite lives, because I'm not doing this for a long time. Yeah, everything sounds good. Wow, the pause, like, everything still runs when it's paused. So yeah, this type of game is not exactly my favorite. But what the hell. Yeah, I prefer this type of attack. I'm really fond of AoE stuff in these types of games. Not that I play them. Do I even have? Wait, do I have live? Is that what the thing at the bottom is? Also, what are we playing? We're not American, are we? I know there's one of these games where you play as, like, the Japanese side. I just don't remember, and yeah, it's life. That actually sucks. We do have a special move that we expend life upon using. I'm not going to use that. And yeah, I'm not very good at this game, just these types of games. As you saw with Robo Alest. I can keep shooting. I can just hold the button down. I don't know why I didn't do that. There's a destroyer or something. What the fuck? I did something. Okay, now we're getting closer to the ship. So I'm pretty sure this has to do with Midway, which is the most known Pacific Theater engagement of all time. It's kind of like people only giving attention to Iwo Jima or Okinawa, and then forget about all the other engagements, like Guam and the Philippines. Can I? You know, I feel like we might make it. This is going to be a bit short stream, but we'll make it. Maybe not to the end. This music's like there's a boss coming or something, but I don't see it. Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, these are Japanese. I can see the what is that? One of the alphabets on the wall there. You know, this is oh shit. This is giving me the same problem that I had with Robo Alest or any other game like this. I can't shoot to the side or behind me. So shooting those turrets is going to be a bitch. But I did it. That was a cow, by the way. We have no health. But we did it. Fuck. Almost, but we did it. 100%. Cool. Arcade level 1. Are we playing arcade mode? I didn't know there was a difference. Yeah, there was an option. I think that was so you would play the game in vertical. Because the arcade cabinets for this type of game are usually in vertical. Also, why is my health dropping? Oh god, I have to keep getting power-ups just to not die. And not get hit in the process. That amps up the difficulty quite a bit. Music's not too bad either. You know, from what I read, the PC engine, as amazing as a console and line as it was mostly a shoot-'em-up console. It was only up until like the PC effects that it became like a heavily anime console. And then we know after the PC effects, NEC kind of died. Fate worse than Sega in the console market, to be honest. Which again is a shame, because these types of games and the consoles had some really good stuff. I dare say better than the NES, which I think this would have competed with the Super Nintendo instead, but there's some good titles here. It's just accessibility, you know? Not everyone reads Japanese. And a lot of good stuff did not really come out in the West. Some did, but not all of it. Oh yeah, I like this. Never mind, I'm eating shit. Hopefully only the middle. Oh fuck. I thought it was a power-up. My bad. No, I don't want to die. Well, we're dead. Yep, continue. What am I supposed to be hitting, the turrets? Yeah, there's a reason why I don't play Toho and stuff. And this is it right here. I don't have the mental fortitude to not get hit. Oh god. I can't even tell if I'm getting hit or not. That's the issue. Oh my god. I managed to get hit even when it was dead. Ain't that something? 59%, what does that mean? Look, it's evening. What kind of biplane are we using too? It's like, I mean, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's not. It just looks weird. Although this is fiction, obviously. I'm not getting any weapons. I'm not gonna get them now. But this game, I feel like we can actually beat it. Okay, that's a dodge, I'm assuming. Gotta remember that. Oh yeah. Much better. So you keep shooting the power-up and it eventually goes away. That's not good. That's a horrible mechanic. I am gonna die in one hit. I feel like my eyes are... I don't know. There's not much for me to say, to be honest with you. There's so much shit going on. These would be medium bombers, I assume. they wouldn't really be much of a threat to an actual fighter unless they had like rear-facing cannons or guns, which I suppose they could have. Anything bigger than a fighter plane was usually big enough to carry, you know, defensive weapons, or back-facing or front-facing guns. There's a reason they were flying fortresses, putting aside heavy bombers, which were the actual fortresses. I'm just yapping. Yeah, that looks like a biplane. Old pre-World War II plane. I don't know why the fuck we're using that. Where's the forward stuff at? I don't even remember what the American fighters were called. Was it like Mustang or something? I feel like we have more health. It's not what I wanted. Oh my god. It's not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. Bro, the fucking bomber got in my way. It just sits there in the back. You can't hit it because you can't shoot backwards, obviously. So yeah, speaking of air battle, I can kind of see the X-Men game taking quite a while to beat, but it's only like 5 acts. Shouldn't be that bad. And it's fun to play, so again, I wouldn't complain anyway. But compared to something like this, yeah, we're not beating this. What the hell is going on in my screen? I'm trying, I'm really trying. There's another destroyer or whatever down there. Usually the destroyer would have the, what is that? Or is that the cruiser that would have had more anti-air capabilities? Wow, I'm getting my ass beat. I don't know what the hell was hitting me, but whatever. Yeah, it's a very slept-on thing on World War II, which is naval combat. But it was pretty fierce. And interesting. I can't fucking hit them if they're like that. Behind me. It's not fair. That's why. I missed the gun on that, by the way. I like to go back. Also, the design on these planes that have like the double tail or whatever. Was that Japanese? I swear I've seen them in like fiction and stuff, but never in like real life. But I know they're from the era. Yeah, that's the entire ship. Oh god, they're still little baby planes. What does that mean at the top, by the way? I feel like we've been getting more R's up there. And I don't know what it is. But we did stage 3. I'll have an achievement for that. Oh, there it is. It was level 4. Interesting. Something 3. Well, we got more health, I think. Seems like it. And it's daytime again. Oh yeah, I don't like that feature. That I have to shoot the power up just to get something different. And I don't think I get health if I don't hit the POW or whatever that is. Which also sucks. Yep, I don't. The backgrounds in this are pretty nice. I really love sprite work in old games, which obviously would be there, but a lot of the games I play have some really nice sprite work, and I love that. This sounds like a Game Boy Advance Pokemon soundtrack, if we're being honest. I got it. Shit, I missed it. So much shit on the screen, I'm literally mashing. Well, not mashing, I'm holding the button. Also, what is this Super Strato Bomber here? Wouldn't this just, like, die to gravity? Yeah, I figured that had happened. So yeah, back in the day, these arcade games would have been like, instead of having a normal screen, they would have like a vertical screen, like, you know, it wouldn't be a square, it'd be a rectangle, a vertical rectangle. I have a bunch of arcade stuff like that in my repertoire, but it's very hard to find a good shader that shows it. Meaning, I don't actually have one. Plus, I have so many games in my library that putting a custom shader for each one for that kind of thing is a bit of a pain. As in, very much so. Huh. Well, we are actually doing really good, surprisingly. I can't get that behind me. That's actually pissing me off half the time. Also, what are these plane designs? I feel like I've seen them before, but it's literally also just Galaga. Yeah, the music in this is pretty good. It just reminds me of good old Pokemon times on the Game Boy Advance. Not very chiptune-y, but also not too out there. Just sounds pretty good. What the hell did I just pick up? Okay, you got 4 ships. Mew. Oh my god, the amount of shit on my screen right now is insane. And I can't use any powers here. I have no power here. I can dodge, but like, if I remember to use it, it'd be great. Now, realistically, guns like these would not kill a fighter plane. I was gonna say jet. Only because they probably would not be able to hit it. Unless, you know, you're aiming perfectly and it's like, oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. My bad. And because, you know, these things are shooting big ass ordnance, essentially. So unless you're shooting some sort of flak, I don't think you're gonna hit anything. If anything, I think the bullet will just fall. Considering big guns were mostly be used for artillery. And that shit hurts. It especially hurt the Japanese in certain islands. Yeah, see, I can shoot down the projectiles from these big guns, so that proves my point. So yeah, pretty good. I'm actually having fun because I'm actually doing something. Look, 100%, even better. Level 6. How many levels are there gonna be? If we end or we lose lives or whatever, I'll check out like the vertical mode that I saw, which I'm assuming is what it was because the screen aspect ratio changed. So I'm assuming that's what it was. Wow, we're getting killed already. This game is super long and goes into modern shmup halfway though. It's insane. Oh god. Well, I guess we're not beating it. I'll try to get as far as I can before losing all lives, which I think is 5, or I don't know if we got more. There's a cheat to start at the later levels. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. You know, considering I had an NES, I think 1942 or 43, I don't know which one was on it, but was one of the first shoot 'em up stuff I played. Ever. Unless you count Galaga as one, which I don't think so, but agree to disagree. This is what happens when I start yapping, I start to lose all my health. Nice. Aside from these retro games, like the only other shoot 'em up game I've ever played in recent times was a hentai game, so I don't think that counts either. Thank God I had that. Yeah, these games kind of died, didn't they? Nobody plays these types of games anymore. Unfortunately, because they're not that bad. They're just super fucking hard. This track's not that bad either. Almost missed that. And I'm gonna die. I need one more. Shit. Yeah, I never got the point of them spawning behind you. That's like, why would you do that to me? The only good one that, well, the only one that has a good mechanic for that is that I know is Battle Mania, because as you saw, you could turn around, you could shoot behind you. In the one stream we did of the sequel. I really hate that fire. How many shots are you gonna take? Again, I don't know how many lives we have, but this is insane. I'm fine with that. Whoa now. Can't even breathe. Not for a second. Oh yeah, I guess I did play that one with a sci-fi ship. It started with an X. I don't remember the name, but I did play that. I think it was Bandai, or some similar, like with a similar name. The creator. I did play Space Harrier. I don't know if that counts as well as a shoot 'em up, but I played it. Trying my best, but I don't think it's enough. Are you giving me a second run at it or something? Ow. Ow. Yep, those heavy bullets aren't dying anymore. Could have sworn I was shooting them down. I can't see. I can't see they're shooting behind the fire. I don't know if that's on purpose or a design choice. Which kind of means the same thing, but you know what I mean. Could have also been coincidental. 52%, nice. Level 7. That actually looks like it's gonna be bad. Again, why are we using biplanes from 1912? I wonder if this is what you meant by modern shmup. What kind of super fortress is that? Oh my god. Game over. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're not on the arcade anymore. You could have just given me infinite lives. Alright, let's see. Vertical mode. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, I don't want to pause anything and look up like cheats or anything, so I'm just gonna wing it. That was insane though. How long have we been here for? 30 minutes. That's a good... Let's see how long I last here in vertical. Vertical hard. And then I'll end it there. If you want a review, the game's pretty good. The PC Engine had a ton of good shoot-em-ups and ports. So, yeah, no complaints for me. It wasn't super hard up until, like, yeah, the 8th stage that we just saw. But, oh my god, this is... I am getting hit from all sides. What the fuck is that? There's some tiny little... that. I really like the way the sprite work looks on the land, like the little islands. The water, not so much, but sprite work on the islands is pretty nice. It looks good. Okay. Yep, I deserve that. I ran right into it. Yep, that too. So yeah, I don't... Okay. I don't know if I want to go back to X-Men tomorrow, or if I want to clear up my list so I can make a new one of retro games. I think I'll clear my retro game list, so I'll keep playing RetroNight tomorrow. And then... it gives me time to keep farming SMT4's neutral side quests, which I need to continue the story anyway. I can probably do the last ones on stream, but we'll see. And then with the X-Men game, I can probably go on for like hours upon hours. I didn't do that yesterday just cause. But it's quite easy to get lost in that game. In a good way. I don't mean in a map way. Could have destroyed it, but I didn't. That's why. I can't shoot at it. There's a billion projectiles coming at me. I just got a cow out of that again. Nope, can't get that last one now. That is intense. Somehow I get 100%. Much prefer this. Trying not to die, by the way, so I'm not yapping as I usually would. Oh god. Well, I gave it a shot. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It was a pretty good game. Unfortunately, I'm not a very good shoot 'em up player, so it is what it is. And yeah, that was 1943 Kai. I don't know if there's a normal 1943, but I know there's plenty of 1942 versions out there. Different ports for different Japanese systems. The MSX has like 2 or 3 versions or something like that, if I remember correctly. Obviously there's arcade stuff as well, and there's even an NES 1942, but anyway. Until next time.